35192. I want to get a text to me for anything. About 7 or 8 minutes away from your next chance to go fund yourself. 30 past every hour, you can get yourself $1,000. Giving it away like it ain't even mine to give away. Kristen is in Corpus Christi, Texas. She listens to the show on iHeartRadio. If you do that from outside Ohio, let me know where. We'll put you on the map that is right over Bill Squire's shoulder if you watch on the live stream, which is back up and running.
Yes, it is.
After a week-long hiatus of technical difficulties.
Better than ever. Well, it's the same as ever.
It's
better than it was when it was not working.
That's right. Mm-hmm. It is It is 100% better than it was when it was not on. Brendan and Alex are in Davenport, Florida. Pat listens in Augusta, Georgia. I don't know if that's Pat male or Pat female, nor do I care. Brad is in West Lafayette, Indiana. Mufasa listens in Houston. And Dan is out in San Angelo, Texas. So thanks, gang. Cavaliers start up the season in Orlando against the Magic. That's the beginning of the season on the 23rd. And then they will be back here at home. The Cavs home opener is that Saturday, the 26th. We are going to tell you very soon. We'll tell you on Monday's show what we're going to be doing for the home opener. But you can win yourself tickets to be there on the 26th. Cavs versus the Pacers at the Romo Fijo downtown. Opening night driven by Goodyear. Everybody in attendance gets the free T-shirt presented by Cleveland Clinic. Obviously, Cavs.com will have all the information for you. But we're giving away those opening night tickets at WMMS.com right now. Hit the contest tab or just use the keyword contest. Well, I was giving away those Sonic Temple passes. Somebody sent me the info that Amazon is doing their own music festival.
Oh, my God.
Because I guess, of course,
they have the money to do it, and they can get the biggest acts in the world. This is going to destroy all music festivals. Although I'm happy Coachella's gone.
What do you mean Coachella's gone?
I hope Amazon comes and wipes them away because they're anti-gay.
They are?
Yep. The owners are like huge. They donate large amounts of money to, anti-LGBT causes.
That is true, and I wonder why you would do that if you were in the arts.
That's the whole point.
But you love that. You eat at Chick-fil-A. You say you want to taste the hate. Go taste the hate at Coachella.
The difference is Chick-fil-A is nourishment for my body and my soul.
And so is music.
Coachella.
So is music.
Coachella.
It soothes the savage beast.
Instagram escort influencers walking around with stupid flower crowns, and I'm hating because I can't go.
But you could go.
So if you could go, then you'd be like, I'm there.
I'm going to taste the hate.
Absolutely, but I can't go, so I hope it gets shut down.
But it's not the organizer's fault who shows up. Listen, any festival...
It's in the middle of California.
But it's in the desert. Right, but any festival that lasts that long will become...
Any festival is so good. They don't hate gays.
Where's the any key? Will become increasingly corporatized, right? Mm-hmm. Coachella started really as it's like same thing with Burning Man.
Right.
Once these things get bigger and bigger, you got more people that want to spend money, and that way you defray the cost, so it becomes increasingly corporate.
And I'm not worried about that. That's fine.
And 15 years down the road, you have people like you complaining that Coachella is all VIP tents.
I'm not worried
and
about
limo.
that.
That's what you just said.
No, I'm not complaining because it's corporate.
He's complaining because he can't go.
You could go, though.
I'm not complaining about that.
What precisely are you complaining about?
Just complain about that. You literally just complained about that.
Yes, but I was joking.
So your problem with Coachella
is not it being like corporatized like that. I don't mind. I'm talking about them donating all their money to anti.
They don't donate all their money to
a lot of their money.
Okay, but how does that differ again from Chick-fil-A and your love of Chick-fil-A?
Because I'm one little gay in the big scheme of things.
And you are at Coachella too.
Yeah, but it's not $500 for a spicy chicken sandwich. For a Coachella ticket,
so then it's not
for
what
one
they
day.
It's not what they spend their money on. It's that the tickets are above your budget. But it is that you can't afford them.
It's a lot of money towards a cause that I don't approve of.
If somebody called you and said, "Poundcake, I've got a ticket for you to Coachella
for free,"
yes,
then I would go.
Well, then what is your point?
I wouldn't give my money to it.
So, I see.
I wouldn't give my money to it.
So, then it's a sliding scale. You only give your money to Chick-fil-A because it's cheap? Because I would think the principle would
I'm
be...
one little guy.
But the principle of something would be I'm not giving them any of my money, whether it's $5 for a chicken sandwich or $500 for a ticket.
But as I said
you're on
before-
record as saying that you want to taste the hate
And you've given
with Chick-fil-A.
over the years, you've given way more money to Chick-fil-A than you've ever given to Coachella.
You've easily given them $500. And by the way, don't dig too deeply, because you'll find a lot of companies you use probably have an old crusty guy at the top who's donating to anti-L. It's true.
Yeah, maybe. But I'm a hypocrite about some things. And
Well, we all are. I'm just trying to figure out where your line is.
Me looking at Chick-fil-A, buying a sandwich here and there, is not the same as me going to because you're not going to buy a ticket for one day. You're going to fly to California. You're going to get an Airbnb. You're going to enjoy the festival.
But you spend as much
I
on
don't.
Chick-fil-A
No, I don't.
as you would on one trip to Coachella.
No, I wouldn't.
But music is a transcendent experience. You could be out there and say, you know what? People don't blame the acts who perform. Nobody goes, you should not play that show, because
they
I'm
do.
sure but those people are ridiculous.
They do, because Ariana
For
Grande,
an artist, you want to be out there and you want to,
she got a lot of crap because her brother's gay and she performed at Coachella last year.
Yes, because she wants to perform for her fans.
But there's a lot of people that wouldn't.
Well,
And Lady Gaga got
Yeah,
it
but there's
too.
also a lot of people that will be mad at you no matter what you do.
True.
That's right.
You
You
gotta-
never make some
But
people
your
happy.
But if
moral
your
code is off.
But if your platform is LGBT positivity and equality,
Lady Gaga.
I don't think you would be performing. If I was a celebrity, you probably wouldn't see me having paparazzi pictures of me walking around with Chick-fil-A bags.
Right, but the point is there are a lot of LGBT attendees to these music festivals.
I know.
And if you're up there on stage, it's like Raging Against the Machine from the inside, right? I'm going to perform and I'm going to hold up rainbow flags. And frankly, the people who run these things, they don't care. They're not really anti-LGBT. They're just trying to curry favor with some government organization, right? They're just putting their money on a horse, is all it is. You
Paying
think
someone back
you
for
think the
something
guy
they did a long time ago.
You think the guy who runs Coachella cares if people can get married if they're gay? They don't care about that. You think Jeff Bezos cares? Who knows what Jeff Bezos
Jeff
gives his money
Bezos
to?
probably wants to just outlaw marriage altogether at this point.
At least outlaw divorce.
Yeah.
We can just walk away. The Intersect Festival is what Amazon's festival is going to be. Foo Fighters, Casey Musgraves, who is crazy hot.
I don't know her music that well.
She's
The
country.
yeah.
Beck, Anderson .Paak. I was listening to some of the new Beck this morning. He dropped a couple of new tracks.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, the new album's coming in a couple of months, and it sounds like real, 80s synthy kind of. I like it. It's certainly
I love
not going to be
Beck.
for everybody, but of all the people that you still thought would be around 25 years later, I don't know if Beck was on too many people's lists, but I love Beck.
His first hit, Loser, you thought it was like a novelty song, and that was all he was going to do.
Like a post-grunge
but then
slacker
Odelay,
thing.
you're like, oh, crap, this dude can make some music.
Yeah.
And ever since then, he's been golden.
Yeah, so a lot of bands are going to play this Intersect Festival out in Vegas, first weekend in December. So there you go. They're also going to have a video arcade, 1 million square feet of games and activities, a post-apocalyptic dodgeball stadium.
What does that mean?
I think it's redundant. A mega-sized ball pit with over 200,000 balls.
Gross.
You don't want to be in 200,000 balls?
Absolutely not. Not in the middle of the
Lady
desert
Gaga.
with a bunch of other people. They're going to be pooping and tossing off in
Why
there.
does he think that people poop and toss
They're
off
going
in ball
to
pits?
do it. You think they
People-
don't? That's why they got rid of them.
No, that's why
Well,
they
that's
got rid of them
little
at
kids doing it.
children's, right? Because
People-
kids can't control their poop.
And neither can stupid drunk people.
Yes, there'll probably be some pee in it.
What kind of
For
life?
sure.
What kind of life are you trying to lead? Are you trying to keep yourself from every possibility in the world? I mean,
You go dive headfirst in that nasty ball pit. Go ahead.
well, I'm not
They
Mr.
have ball pit parties now.
I'm not Mr. Ball Pit, but you know,
And you're there for the experience, so you get a little ball pit poop on you. That's what you're there for.
Yes.
You got a story to tell.
Your body-
You can say, hey, you were at Woodstock. I was at Intersect Fest, and I got some poop on me in the ball pit.
Yeah, you saw Jefferson Airplane? I got someone's turd stuck to my eyebrow. How do you like that?
You think there weren't turds at Woodstock? There were turds everywhere.
Everywhere. People were like, oh, can I join you on this mudslide? They go, ain't no mudslide. Come on, man. You got to live your life.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
People are going to be like diving down below, and there's going to be like a dead body in there. Someone's going to die of like exhaustion or like dehydration or whatever. Watch.
I'm just fascinated all of the times that you have made a very dangerous choice with your well-being. I know. With regards to other people.
The ball pit is where
where he draws the line. There's going to be people jerking off down there.
I have a stranger come over to my house and do stuff in the driveway.
I know.
But a ball pit at a corporate festival? No, thank you.
By the way, my man, if you found somebody to JUO in the ball pit, you'd be in there like Vladimir. I don't know what you're talking about.
I have selective anxiety. I know. I can go to like an anonymous orgy and be perfectly fine and safe, but get a ball pit in the middle of the desert.
You don't know that you'll be safe.
But I think in my head I'm safe. Like, go ahead, it's just D.
You think you're
thing.
safer at an anonymous orgy than in a ball pit in Vegas.
That's the way my mind works.
All right.
That's what I have thought that before. Yes.
Okay.
But if you had a ticket, VIP.
Oh, yeah.
And the only way you get it is if you go and take pictures in the ball pit.
Yep.
At peak ball pit with the most people in there.
Well, that's different. He's offering something. I wouldn't pay for it.
Let me give you some of this money here. It's $1,000. You can buy your own balls for this amount of money. Chance for you to go fund yourself. Good luck.
It's Rover. Go fund yourself. We have your shot at $1,000 now. Text the nationwide keyword SQUARE to the number 200-200. You'll get a text confirming entry plus iHeartRadio info. Standard data and message rates apply in this nationwide contest. That's SQUARE to 200-200. Good luck and go fund yourself. From 100.7 WMMS.
You know, this December will be my 10th anniversary here at WMMS, and I've been thinking a lot about what I want to do on the show, what I want it to sound like once I have hit that point. It's just a nice round number. It's a mental milestone, I guess. And so when we come back from our normal holiday break at the end of the year in 2020, and one of the things I've been thinking about is that we need to put more funds toward putting Poundcake in situations he doesn't want to be in.
I am all for it.
We're going to put him in a turd-filled ball pits.
They don't have them around here.
Well, we don't. No, we can get one.
Oh, we'll make one, and we will all poop in it, and then it'll
be a mix. There'll be some turds, and there'll be some candy bars.
That's right.
I have to decipher which one's which.
Yeah.
Well, if you choose, yeah. I would think that the smell might give it away, but if you were to pick one up and go, this is a severely rotten Baby Ruth.
Baby Ruth's really easy to choose.
That's
all the peanuts.
Right.
I picked the wrong
that's
time.
Snickers packed with peanuts.
I picked the wrong time to have a cold. I can't smell anything.
You're not you when you're sniffing a turd. It's like the ad says.
Yeah, 10 years. We need to do something. I don't want to be shot off on like a rocket or something, but we'll do something.
So when 2020 hits, I've been thinking about some things, and that's one of them. That we need to start making. Let me just come out and say it. We need to start making Poundcake more uncomfortable for our amusement.
Yes.
For our amusement.
It is enjoyable.
And if I have to fund some of that, then I will fund some of that.
10 years next day, you give you a budget?
Huh? Budget for what?
I don't know. We don't have a show like Slush Fund or something?
No, a show slush fund. I buy my own slushes. I don't need them to fund my slushes.
Well, you'll have to talk to corporate, or not corporate, but
legal
for this, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
If I can get Jim Legal on the phone.
Hey, what do you guys want to do?
We want to put Poundcake, our phone screener, into a ball pit.
Okay, is it going to be just plastic balls or metal balls? Or?
The plastic balls, but then there's also going to be some human feces mixed into the balls.
Let me check.
By the way, I don't want to do this, just so you know.
Who's that talking?
I'm not consenting to this.
Don't worry about that.
All right, let me check. The corporate policy here.
How are you going to sign off with something I don't even want to do?
Feces comes up okay.
All right.
No problem with that, yeah. Feces is all good.
What about the balls?
You already said the balls are cool. Plastic.
Balls are fine,
Yeah.
and the feces is good. Gym legal out.
That sounds wrong.
Boy, he is.
He's not like that.
He is a font. Well, he's a busy man.
Yeah.
He is a font of useful information. Now, congratulations. They have okayed the turd pit.
Fecal matter ball pit.
Alan, what if the ball pit was just gay dudes teabagging your armpit?
Why my armpit?
For the
Ball
pit part.
pit is what they're trying to do there.
Clever.
I'm slow. I'm sorry.
We know.
Alan, how is Poundcake not punched in the face every day? That's what you call a Myles Garrett. Yeah.
What
Give
would
him
I
a
get
pillow
punched in?
tap.
Oh, people are just giving you a hard time.
Okay, you swim in like a poop infested.
I don't
ball
think it's
pit.
worried. They're worried
Infested.
about
Poop infested.
the ball
Backstroking.
pit as much as they are your hypocrisy. I think that's why people want
I'm
to punch
one
you in the
little
face.
gay buying chicken. I don't
Again,
feel like that's
I'm not
as
even.
effective.
I'm not even worried about the hypocrisy. You have
But
said that you're.
listeners are. Customers care.
No, I understand. I'm just saying I am trying to find where the lines are. I'm just trying to follow the logic.
The line is your level of commitment. Like my commitment, going through a drive-thru doesn't take that much effort. I'm not getting on the front line and protesting.
Right, but commitment's got nothing.
Chick-fil-A.
Commitment's got nothing to do with effort. It's got to do with the principle of it. And all I'm saying is, if the principle behind it is, I'm not giving any money to any organization that contributes
A lot of money.
to LG. Okay, well then that was my question. So the only reason Chick-fil-A is okay is because it's cheap.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, then
Or
there's
it's
my
not giving
answer.
them
So
a lot
what's-
of money over time.
So where's your line? then?
Overtime is not good enough. Rather than $1,000 or $1,500 for.
So what's the line? $100? $200?
Yeah, I wouldn't spend any more than $100.
If you found out that the head of Uber was a virulently anti-LGBT, it's not Kalanick anymore, whoever the Uber guy is.
Herbert.
His name's Herbert Uber.
Herbert.
Herbert Uber. Yeah, from Erfurt, Germany. You couldn't get Uber Eats anymore. You could, right. That's where the principle comes in. Would you still get? I mean, I know that there are competing food delivery services. That's a bad example, but I
yeah.
was curious where the line is. It's easy to draw a line at $500 a ticket as opposed to a $5 sandwich.
have to go
But in
to-
the middle somewhere is where you have to make. That's where really the rubber hits the road.
I would have to move over to Lift Yo Snacks.
To what?
Yo, snacks.
Uber Eats meet Lift Yo Snacks. That's where we steal them from you, from an Uber driver, and then bring them to you.
Or Lift Kitchen, whatever they would have.
Yeah. Here, hey, hello, Lift Yo Snacks. I need some corn nuts and Slim Jims.
I feel like I'm one little gay on a huge thing, and I feel like I'm in the minority. I feel like a lot of my gay friends don't go to
You are
Chick-fil-A.
literally in the minority.
Well, I'm
You're a
talking
black
about
gay kid.
amongst the gays that go to Chick-fil-A. I feel like I'm in the minority. So
Yeah, because those are principled people that are your
But those
friends.
same gays would be
and they're
like-
ashamed of you.
I'm black and I'm gay.
But those same gays would be like, oh my gosh, Coachella, can't wait to go. Ari's going to be there. Lady Gaga's going to be there. Have to go. So I'd rather give my money to Chick-fil-A, which I'm buying a chicken. It's getting me,
I just see
giving
it
me
as
nourishment for my body
I just see it as
versus being dehydrated in the desert.
they do have water. I just see it as, why hold the artists who want to perform for people accountable for what the management of the festival does?
I mean, I'm not holding the artist accountable. I'm just surprised that Ariana Grande would want to. I don't like her any less. It's just I'm
Right,
surprised.
but it's also nice if you're on stage and you can stick it to those people by performing and getting your message across.
True. But I can see her when she tours. I don't have to see her at Coachella.
What if you found out that the head of this company, what if you found out that Dave iHeartMedia was privately donating to anti-LGBTQ causes?
I'm not paying him. He's paying me.
Right, but would you quit in protest?
Absolutely not. He paying me. I'm on his airwaves every day,
Yeah.
talking reckless. So
Building up his cause.
I wouldn't say build up his calls.
People get mad at him, and he just plays an air check of Poundcake.
Yeah.
Any questions?
I actually used to be very open towards gays and gay marriage, and then I heard Poundcake, and I was like,
This is why I get like vodka cranberries thrown at me all the time. Well, never
All
wants
the
to touch my
time?
vagina. It was one time, and it was on accident.
so it's never happened.
No.
All right. Frank Caliendo Live is back in Northeast Ohio. He's going to do the MGM Northfield Park on Friday, December the 6th. He's doing center stage. So if you're a Frank Caliendo fan, a couple of tickets for you closer to... No, I'll give them to you actually after this break. I'll push it up a little bit here. 35192, you want to text for anything else, or hit us up at AlanCoxShow.com.